Good evening, welcome to the Diecast Shepherd Racing Channel and tonight's edition of Brokebenny'S Garage. We got a lot of things going on here tonight, and we're going to start with these three guys. As you saw, they stopped by the garage earlier and they said, Brokebenny, we want a tune-up because we're going to try and get back in the case. All three of these guys are in the case at one point, but have been bumped out by more recent and faster cars. But we decided to get under the hood, give them a little extra something, and we're going to see if they can get back in the case. Alright, first off, we're going to try this old Porsche. This is all metal, and he'll be going up against the Gatekeeper, which is currently Spicy Turbo Chicken, the Counterfast one's Firebird. Oh, he got past him. So this may be a testament to my graphite ability and how limited it may be, because this guy got kicked out, but I re-graphited him and now he's back in. It wasn't all that long ago. So, I got a lot to learn, but that's okay. All right, next we're going to go right up to the inside edition, see if he can get past him. And go. Oh, whoa, we had a crash. We'll redo that. All right, round two, go. Oh man, the Porsche is tearing them up. Okay, next we'll go up against this Void Knight. So what do you think? I mean, I don't know. Everybody says graphite expires. Is that true? I mean, and if so, how long? How long does graphite last? And I don't know. I don't know the answers to these questions. Maybe if somebody can give me a little advice, I'll take it. All right, but Void Knight going up against the Porsche. And go. Oh, closer, but the Porsche is tearing it up. That's the highest the Porsche has ever been in the case. All right, let's just go right up into the top rank there, going up against that 67 Camaro. And go. A little close. Oh, he got him. Wow. I don't believe for a second he can take that Fisker's Karma, but we're gonna find out. All right, ready, set, go. Oh, he got him. But almost forgot, if you're going to move into the top three spots, you got to win in both lanes. I wonder, maybe I just reworked them a little different. Anyway, I got a lot to learn. We'll learn together. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. The Porsche. Oh, the Karma came back and got him. All right, so the outside lane's apparently running a little faster. But he didn't win in both lanes, so he's going to take the 4th spot. The Fisker's Karma stays in the 3rd spot. Don't worry, Spicy Turbo Chicken. You'll get a rework too down the road. All right, next, let's do the 71 Buick GSX. And he'll be going against the new Gatekeeper, this Bugatti. 37 Bugatti? Yep, 37 Bugatti, all metal. All right, let's see what happens. And go. Oh, whoa, yeah, that GSX got him. All right, next we're going to go up against the black Ferrari, one of 3 Ferraris in my case. This one is the, I can never remember the number on it. they would just give it a name. It's a 599 GTB or E. Anyway, there's your two competitors. And here we go. Oh, the GSX at the last second gets him by a hood. All right, well, let's move up to the 55 Chevy with the gold Hot Ones wheels. Ready, set, off they go. Oh, that was pretty tight. I don't know who won. All right, after a pretty quick review of the video, the 55 Chevy did win. It was close, but easily discernible as a win once I got to look at it. So, let's drop the Buick down against a Camaro. That's a good race. That'd be a good race in real life. All right, let's go. And here we go. Oh, whoa, the Camaro. That was a easy, well, I mean, it was a good race, but the Camaro had a clear win on that one. All right, so the only car left is the teetotaler. And he'll either be in front of him or behind him. So we'll race those two. All right, here they go. Good race. Oh, I'd say the teetotaler took that one. All right, so the 71 Buick GSX back in the case, getting up to the 12th spot. If I can get him in there. The Porsche apparently doesn't want to stay where he's at. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right, and then let's do this 57 Chevy. And let's get him up against the new gatekeeper, Larry's 24-hour towing. Toting? You're going to tote your car. All right, can that 57 Chevy get back in the case? Let's find out. He does, and takes down Larry's 24-hour towing. All right, just because I like to race as many of the cars as we can, let's see. I don't think we raced the yellow Ferrari yet. We're going to race him against that, even though he probably is going to win. And this is a Ferrari Spider or something or other. Well, anyway, that's what it is. All right, let's race him. 57 Chevy, Ferrari. 57 Chevy's going to take that with ease. All right, let's get this Ferrari out. I know it's a big jump, but we haven't seen that guy race yet tonight. He just got in the case last week. Let's see if he can hold his spot. And here we go. Oh, I think the Ferrari won, but let me double check. All right, well, after further review on the video, the result is inconclusive, and the Ferrari was definitely in the lead most of the way down the track, but boy, right there at the end, it's not slow-mo, it's just the full speed footage. The best frame I got, they were dead even right before the finish. So, the only professional thing to do is re-race them. Round 2. Oh, no doubt that time what happened. All right. Well, we get to see another car race that we haven't seen yet tonight. We're going to put him up against the Vegan. Yeah, it's a Chevy Vega, custom Chevy Vega. Go. The Vega's out. Oh! What happens? The Vega was clearly in the lead, and then the Chevy came back and beat him. All right. Well, we're just going to we're going to move him up against the Porsche that just got in. See these two return vehicles duke it out. All right. Here they go. Porsche's in the near lane. 57 Chevy in the far lane. Go. Porsche's way out in front and holds off the 57 Chevy. And that means there's only one challenger or one car left to challenge before we find out the spot. That's that 67 Chevy. Let's do it. Oh. 67 Chevy Well, I'm not wrong, but it's a 67 Chevy Camaro. All right, let's do this. He got around him. All right, so there we go. He's in the 5th spot. The Porsche made it to the 4th spot. The Buick GSX ended up in the 13th spot. So that's how it went down tonight. We lost Larry's 24-hour toting, the 37 Bugatti, and the spicy turbo chicken. But they say they're going to go to Brokebenny'S Garage and get a tune-up and come back and try again. Anyway, I don't know what that means exactly, why, I don't know if graphite's getting old and expiring. I don't know if I'm just getting better at doing it. I don't know if it's just craziness that's unpredictable. Whatever it is, it keeps it interesting anyway. All right, also tonight, I want to do a short segment on what's going on in the Rough Diamond Racers Guild. Now, if you're familiar with my previous channel, the Rough Diamond Racing, you would know a little bit about the Rough Diamond Racers Guild. I'm going to keep it short and simple, suffice to say. There's 192 cars currently racing in the guild, and I keep track of their wins and their losses. And then at a certain point in the season, we're in season 2 right now, I tally up all the wins and losses for each car and divide the cars, all the cars, into 4 divisions. Those divisions are the Sandbox division, the Go-Kart division, the Street Legal division, and the Pro Stock division. I suppose you suspect the Sandbox division is the slowest batch of cars, or at least maybe not necessarily slow, but they have the worst records. And you would be correct. And what you're looking at here are the 45 cars that ended up in the Sandbox League. Now, I've already raced all these cars until we're down to the semifinals. And we're going to do the semifinals here on the Diecast Shepherd tonight. For the first semifinal, we have Blue Jay Racing for Team Dragon. And his record currently stands at 5 wins, 4 losses. And he will be racing against Gordon Flashfire Racing for Team Gorilla. His record currently stands at 3 wins and 4 losses. Ooh, pretty close. But Gordon Flashfire did get the win. And for the second semifinal, we have Speedy Tyner, also racing for Team Dragon. And Speedy's record currently stands at 4 wins and 4 losses. Speedy will be going up against Bell Pepper Racing for Team Centipede. Bell's record stands at 4 wins and 4 losses. Go. Speedy Tyner gets a clear victory on that one. All right, that sets up the final. It's Gordon Flashfire for Team Gorilla, who is now 4-4, and he'll be racing against Speedy Tyner for Team Dragon, who is now 5-4. Who's gonna take the Power Rocket or the Ford Transit Delivery? Ready, set, go. It's a close one. Oh, I am not sure. Got to review that one. Now here it seems pretty clear that Gordon Flashfire's in the lead. And it sure looks to me like his nose is out across the track, whereas Speedy Tyner, you can still see some track in front of his car. All right, that was a real barn burner, but Gordon Flashfire wins by a razor-thin margin, is now the champion of the Sandbox division of the Rough Diamond Racers Guild, winning 3 points for Team Gorilla. Speedy Tyner wins 2 points for Team Dragon. Another point is won for Team Dragon by Blue Jay. And then 1 point is won for Team Centipede by Bell Pepper. And in case you were wondering, this is how the standings are currently. There's 5 different times or opportunities to earn points for your team. The first one is the team's tournament, and you can see that Team Bear won that tournament. They got their 25. Team Hornet was the runner-up with 12. Eel and Dragon they both made it as semifinalists. They each got 6. And then we, as you just saw, found out how the Sandbox division of individual racing went. And that's, so Team Dragon is up to 9 points. Gorilla's on the board with 3. Centipede's on the board with 1. These teams do not yet have any points, but we'll have the go-kart division, which you have the potential to earn a few more points than you did here. And then you have the street legal division, which you have even more potential for higher points. And finally, the top fuel division, you can earn a lot of points that can completely change the way the overall guild championship turns out. So we'll kind of be keeping up with that in the coming weeks. Probably I'm going to do the top fuel division as a show by itself, because that has all the really good cars. So most of them are undefeated at this point, so I think that'd make a good show. All right, and of course then we can see who the overall champion turns out to be too. All right, and one last item of business, just to let you know, and don't pick your ride yet because it's not official, but we will be having a Decide Your Ride tournament. We're going to be using all tuners, or tuned, whatever these cars are called, tuned vehicles. I am not a fan of these cars. They are not my favorite car in the universe, but we're going to rip these guys open, have a Decide Your Ride. I'm going to build some kind of crazy track, and we're just going to have a lot of fun. So, I'm going to try to have that done before the end of the month. So, stay tuned. Ha ha ha, stay tuned. I can't believe I just said that. Anyway, hey y'all. Thanks for stopping in tonight at Brokebenny'S Garage. Y'all have a great night. Be blessed. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and join us for the Straight Out of the Pack Track Attack Easter Edition coming up Thursday night.